it's Jason McCann with Tikka Performance Center. We're going to be reviewing the Hinterland Shooting Supplies bolt-on muzzle brake for the Tikka T3 Varmint and Tikka T3 Tactical. This is a product that actually I'm a little hesitant on. You know, a bolt-on muzzle brake, muzzle brakes in general have a tendency to lower the accuracy of a rifle because you don't stay centered on the bore when you drill this out. And this design is interesting. It has 4 baffles, flat bottom so it doesn't kick up any dust. You slide it over your barrel and torque these 4 nuts down. This middle one is so you can actually put one of these screws in here and jack the brake open. And then what they do is they put a bushing for the caliber right here. And this one's for a 223 or a 22-250. You go all the way up to 338. And what you have here is a very open area. So not a tight fit around the bullet and the gas that's going through here before it hits that baffle. So this is a product I'm going to be very interested to see how it performs in the field. It is very well machined. You have no machining marks on here for all the complex cuts that they had to do. And it is nice and has a nice coating of Care Coat on there. So it's made very durable. It has a good weight to it. So I think machining wise it's an excellent machined product. However, I'm a little skeptical of the actual performance of the product. But we'll put it on our gun and take it to the range. Alright, so now we're going to install our muzzle brake. And so this is the Hinterland Shooting Supplies bolt-on muzzle brake, 4 ports. I'm a little skeptical on how this is going to work, but we're going to find out. The gun's upside down in the vise right now, and the reason is because I'm going to level it based on the bottom. It's a flat bottom so it doesn't kick up any dust if you're shooting prone. Now you have 4 screws here. The middle screw holes are if you need to jack the brake open. And so it actually just hits a flat part. You take one of these screws, put it in there, and you can jack the brake open. This one slides on our barrel real nice and neat. Just going to slide on just like so. Before I tighten it down, I'm just going to squirt a little bit of cleaner on there. Make sure I'm not damaging the barrel. I'm going to throw a little bit of oil. Get a nice moisture barrier in there. I'm going to take it to the range, but it's been a little rainy, so just so no moisture seeps in there. And slide this right on. Now there's no instructions that come with this muzzle brake, so we're actually going to put this video out there just as a general instructions on it. So we don't know what our torque spec should be. I just found out about the ratcheting by emailing Hinterland, Fiona over there. She's great. I asked her, why do you have this middle hole? I said, oh yeah, it's to ratchet the brake open. So there we have it. So we're just going to torque this down to just 35 inch-pounds. It's an arbitrary number. We'll get to the range and see if there's anything or if we should do any more. We're going to turn the gun over so you can see what this looks like. It looks great. It looks like a great brake, especially on this heavy barrel. Really makes even just a little 223 look pretty beefy here. So I can't wait to see what this actually does. I'm a little skeptical of muzzle brakes in general, just because in order for them to be effective, you need to be concentric to the bore, and even screw-on ones. If you index off the barrel diameter, not every chamber and not all the rifling is concentric to the outside barrel diameter. So a really good gunsmith is going to cut your muzzle brake threads for that. The fact is it's a bolt-on. I love the Sako craftsmanship and the Tikkas, but still there's a good chance that this bore is not concentric to the outside diameter of this barrel. and then this is just a, can't really see it, but you saw it in the video earlier, that with the bushing here, again, there's a lot of room for error here. We don't have a tight gas seal around the bullet, so we'll see how it does, and we'll know when we hit the range. Well, so we've been out here testing the new jarred 12-ounce trigger for the Tikka T3 and the Hinterland Shooting Supplies muzzle brake. Very surprised, actually. The muzzle brake has proven to actually increase accuracy, and it's amazing. Even on a 223, you don't get any muzzle jump, so we're actually shooting at 430 yards right now with a 55-grain Blitz King, and I'm spotting my shots. I can actually see the bullet travel path through the scope here as it's heading out to 430 yards. The trigger is excellent, great feel on the safety. 12 ounces is incredibly light. I mean, you just think about it and the gun goes off, so it took me a little while to get used to the trigger. But all in all, you know, this is going to be a great varmint package here. Might even shoot a little FTR with it as well. So, jarred trigger group, Hinterland Shooting Supply muzzle brake, both products very impressed with. And another hit on the gong at 4:30.